Overwatch's PvE has been canceled. Is this where the game starts to die? What does a game dying even mean? What does Overwatch's future look like? Does it even have a future? In this short video, we go over all of those topics. So if you haven't heard, the cat's out of the bag now. Overwatch 2's PvE has been canceled. It sounds like a joke, but it's not. The entire thing Overwatch 2 is marketed as on launch for the PvE aspect of it has been canceled. That's true. This is a massive blow to the community. I don't think anyone saw this coming. Now, there are a lot of people out there who just like to move from game to game. They don't stick with a game very long anyway, and they were kind of looking for a reason to leave Overwatch 2, whether they're not happy with their rank or they just like to move games, like I said. This definitely gave that to them. But it's not only them. A lot of dedicated players in the higher ranks who've been playing this game for years really wanted something brand new to be brought to this game, and now that's not even coming. I think we're going to start to see a lot of people slowly start to shift away from Overwatch, not because it's a bad game or it doesn't have a good future ahead of them, but because what they were looking forward to is no longer a thing anymore. So is this the death of Overwatch? I don't think so. I think this game's still going to be around for quite some time. People talk about dying games, and honestly, everybody has a different opinion on this. Whenever somebody says, oh, that game's going to die, what they really mean is them or a lot of their friends stopped playing it. It doesn't mean that the game is dead. It might just not be the #1 streamed or one of the most popular games out there right now, as far as players go. That does not mean the game is dead. It is extremely hard for a game to maintain relevance for a very long time. If you notice, a lot of games are only popular for a few months, but people don't talk about those games dying. What it is a really big popular game that's just not as popular as it used to be. Still plenty of people playing it. It's very much so alive, and the community is really thriving, to be honest. So yes, it's past its peak popularity. It's never probably going to get back to that, but it doesn't mean it's dead. A lot of people just like to say it's dying or it's dead because they stopped playing it. So no, the game's not going to die. However, it might become a lot less popular. It's still going to maintain relevance, and it's not ever going to just be gone, especially not in the next 2 or 3 years. It has a while. I'm certain Blizzard's got to have some things planned, especially if they scrap this PvE. They have something to keep this going. So what are my thoughts exactly on the Overwatch 2 PvE getting canceled myself? Honestly, I think it's one of the worst decisions they could have made. I say delay it a year, even 2 years, get the right team together before completely doing this. This builds a lot of distrust between us and the devs. This further shows that we don't absolutely know what's coming, even if they tell us. But one part I want to focus on is that they are probably more upset about this than us. In fact, they definitely are. A lot of people just like to get mad and say, oh, Blizzard did this on purpose, whatever it might be, but that's really not how it works. I guarantee you, they did not do this on purpose. They didn't plan this out. If anything, they probably knew a little bit early and they were just furious. Imagine working on something really hard for several months or years. I'm not sure how long they actually worked on that, but after all of that, have the rug pulled out from underneath of you from someone that's a higher up. I guarantee you, a lot of the people at Blizzard are furious about all of this. We like to pretend that they're not that upset and they did it on purpose. In reality, they're the ones that have to take all the heat for this and look like a damn goofball, which is exactly how they look now. And it sucks because I wanted it, they probably wanted it. It's just a terrible situation. And will it lead to the death of their game? I don't think so, but it's certainly going to drop in popularity. A lot of people are going to stop playing, or at least as often. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and go check out one of these videos now. The algorithm thinks you'll really love it. Have a good one.